to read comments from my intro before the main conversation. Hanti, where are you rushing to? I'm rushing to 2025. I mean, come on. I'm tired of this year. Like, 2025 holds a whole lot for me, and hello. And I'm rushing to October because it's a new year for me. So while all of you are waiting for the new year, me, I've stepped into my new year since October. Anyway, that's that about that. I see some comments from the pre-sale and I will get to them quickly. But I also promised that I was going to read something after the commercial break. I'm trying to access it now. Jude used to call them village people. So apparently those village people, not my village people, because I don't know them and they don't know me, they are freezing my screen. So I will just have to use an alternate source to search that out. So yes, once again, can you donate your organ to your partner when the need arises? And why are women more likely to donate their organs to their spouse? Women, not men, donating. So I came across this. A particular wife donated, more like gifted, her organ to her what's it called now? She gives the gift of life. That's how it was described. It was literally like the gift of life to a husband through kidney donation. What are the odds that you could be an organ match for your love match? Lisa and Jeffrey Schnapp sat next to each other in matching sweatshirts that read perfect match. Just 2 weeks post-operation from kidney surgery at the University of New Mexico Hospital. The couple had hands and beamed at each other as they looked back on the first time they met. The couple said they learned early on in their relationship that they could not live without each other. Chai, God when. But they were about to learn just how true that was. So it's not about the music lyrics. It's not Hollywood. It's not Bollywood that they'll come and sing. No, it's not it. This is real life. And when you say you love someone in real life, what are the odds that you can go above and beyond for them? Now, shortly after celebrating their first wedding anniversary in August 2022, Jeffrey was diagnosed with end-stage kidney disease. Wonderful. Kidney disease. And guess who came to the rescue? We had zero idea, Lisa said. It snuck up on us from left field. I was in denial. How can this actually be true? My blood pressure was a problem, but I felt okay. It wasn't until I got the biopsy report that showed that 85% of my kidneys were scarred over. There was no coming back from that. Jeffrey was determined to make a comeback anyway. And Lisa was willing to give anything to help her husband reach that goal. After a full year of testing in August 2023, Jeffrey was placed on the kidney transplant list. It is discouraging. It is time-consuming, said the coordinator. Rodriguez works with the organ recipients from time to time, and they're added to the transplant list until they receive a transplant. Sadly, some of her patients never do. So, long story short, it is scarce. It is scarce. Getting an organ donor is scarce. And while I do not accept the idea of, what's that thing called now? Organ harvesting and the likes of them that actually landed one prominent Nigerian in a UK prison, it only tells how much they may have sought donors to no avail. And sadly, nobody in the family was a possible match. Now, I had this conversation just, just a conversation with my colleague then. I think it was Sisi Boma I had that conversation with. And I said, Sisi Boma, how far? How you doing? She's fine. And okay. So can you donate your organ to your partner? She said, what are you doing with your organ? That I need donation. I said, from time to time, people say, no, why you live careless life? That your organ now spoil. There is me now that live good life. My organ intact. I'll come and do donation. I said, well, sometimes people are unaware of it, He said, okay, fine, why you go and drink plenty at all. Come and spoil your kidney, come and spoil your liver. Then it's now me that come and donate for you. I said, well, you don't judge. He said, no, why you go and smoke out your life? You come and meet me now. Say, my love, give me your kidney, give me your lungs, give me your liver, give me your whatever. Say, no, she's not going to give, because she believes that the person that she will eventually end up with would be so sensible to take proper care of their health in such a way that the person will not go and die an organ that would require her now, being saddled with that responsibility or being put in that dilemma that she came to this world complete with two organs for the ones that are two, one organ for the ones that are one. So she not gonna share. Sorry, she cannot help. And I'm sure she was only being comical about it. But then you say you love someone. I do. Maybe I should add to the vows. Will you willingly donate your organ if push comes to shove? If no other person is a match, if nobody else willingly donate, whether living or non-living, will you give to this here person that you want to marry? And so that to death do you part. But the death will not be caused by the fact that you have organ is a match and you did not willingly donate. Think about it. 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0002. We also have 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number for your WhatsApp and Telegram messages only is 0809 0306416. Like I said, we're live on X at Nigeria Info page and Facebook page, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Dakuku from Eche. Hi, Dakuku. Welcome to the sunny side.
Hello, good afternoon, sunny side.
Good afternoon.
This is Dakuku from Aboke. So let me tell you, donating organs, it depends the way the person's health is and how he stands down on health. Before you donate for a relationship or whatever, the doctor has to go through the organ and the bodies of the person before you be able to donate the organ to the person. So that's why, please give me an object. There's an information I want to give you for Corona. There is a boy called Opina who is trading with the drivers, collecting their motor, charging them 40,000, 50,000. And they are saying that it will be done by Opiabo local government chairman. Please,
Dakuku, I'm sure by now you should have learned that there is time for everything on Nigeria Info FM. There is actually time for everything. A time to make reports, a time to complain, a time for eyewitness. There are channels for your news or your information to get to, not on a conversation. Definitely not on a conversation on the sunny side. Zion from GRA, welcome to the sunny side.
This square, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I'm doing well and thank God it's Friday.
Yeah, thank God it's Friday.
This concept of our marriages today is a call for concern.
Tell me about it.
When our parents were getting married, all these clauses and items you mentioned are all embedded in the vows they take. The
Really?
vow covers everything, yes. The vow was so authentic and real. The vow was an hallowed environment. But today, look at what we have done to ourselves. Some people are now even re-amending the vow in the present. You now hear something like for better, for good and for good.
It's called speaking positivity.
But that is not true.
No, now, who wants to see worse? Speak it. Is it not what they say?
Must come. Those who are spoken for better, go share some of them ever wrong. They even run away from the better for better itself. So why we like this? If your partner needs that at that material time, you are the first point of call. Wife, come go check if your organs your husband will carry. Husband, come go check if your husband, if they are valuable, you give to her or to give to him. That is why they say you have become one flesh. Do you know that being that one flesh, it does not stop here. You become a soul for a soul.
A soul for a soul. Vitalis from Rukwaku, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Didi. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yes. For your question, definitely for me, I will donate. Because one, I am a Christian.
Okay.
I believe strongly in the Bible that said that whatever you desire others to do unto you, do unto them first. So definitely, so long I said I love the person, I am going to donate. In fact, any part of my organ, even one of my eye, I would donate for the sake of love. Because in future, so the ants will gather it and chew it and chop it. Definitely, I would donate because of love.
Because of love. Okay. I've not heard from a lady yet. And I desire to hear from a lady. This is because of what the studies have said. Not me, but the studies. 6 out of 10 kidney donors are women. But some 6 in 10 recipients are men, meaning that women are more likely to donate, not the men. Why is it so? That's the second question. Why is it that the women will most likely donate? I just shared the story of a particular lady who has given more like the gift of life as it was described in this particular article through kidney donation to her husband. And they consider themselves a perfect match, not just in love, but a perfect match in terms of organs, so much so that she can now gift. Was it really a tough decision for her to make? Was it something that she didn't even need to think twice about? Because come to think of it, I'm going to be sharing a part of me with you. It's going to be living in you for almost ever. Yeah. Now, there is the case of, 2 organs and they require 1. What if it is just 1 organ? 1 organ. I know somebody will say, I'm not Jesus Christ. The heart is 1 organ, am I right? What if it is the heart? This person has a heart condition and needs the heart, heart. You know that heart, break my heart, say you love me again. What if it is the heart? What if it is something that is just 1 and this other person needs it to live? Would you, say, live for the 2 of us? I want you to live, baby. I love you so much that I'm willing to give you my heart as long as it is a match. It means you will have to die so she can live. Or she will have to die so you can live. Wisdom from Rukpakulusi. Welcome.
Yo.
Turn off your radio set, please, Wisdom.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I really enjoyed your program this afternoon.
Turn off your radio set.
Okay. I said I enjoyed your station this afternoon. Oh, yeah. But the thing on what you're saying, actually, I was a victim of such thing. Okay, I donated my kidney.
You donated your kidney?
Yeah.
To who?
To my fiance.
Are you guys married now?
That was last 2 weeks ago.
Last 2 weeks ago?
I'm currently on the treatment.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So was it an easy decision for you to make?
Sir?
Was it an easy decision for you to make?
was easy decision because I so much love her. So I say she was there for me then.
She was
when
there
when
for
I
you.
needed her.
Wow. And you're going to eventually marry her, and she must marry you.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, so if she doesn't marry you, me, I will come and fight for you. Because it's not. I'm serious. I mean, it's not an easy thing. I mean, her family members are aware now.
Family members, all of them were against it, and it's like it was all of them. Most of my friends they were really against it.
Why you go tell them? What were you expecting?
So that's it.
Wow, that's a beautiful love story. Johnson from Rumadara, I'm so sorry I kept you waiting. Please do well to call back. So this is a message here on WhatsApp from Gigi Port Harcourt. Donate organ care. If not him, will he? I won't try such. You're not in love. I thought people say you're in love. That's what you call it now. You're in love with each other. Good idea. I will donate if I'm in that situation because I love my husband. Aww, he's a good man. Vivian Ihana Cho. Let's go to Facebook. Okora Fana Mecca says, I will do anything for people I love. As long as the medics say I can donate, why not? More reason not to marry rubbish. Simply Goodness says, if it is compatible, why not? Ihanyi Chuku Alaribe says, yes, if my own matches are on. These are all men, no. Men are doing things, so. Aww. Mira from Okrika, welcome to the sunny side.
Thank you, Denise. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Muriel.
Yes. Giving someone a part of you know. Denise, it won't really be a difficult, it's something difficult. So if it's your spouse and you need to do that, and you need to do that for the spouse to live, especially if it's a good spouse. So,
if it's a good spouse, I'm telling
you, Denise, some women will not agree. Especially if this man is suffering them, showing them pepper, or the woman is showing the man pepper. The man will say, okay, oh yeah, now, maybe that time is the best. Go and rest now, you know. In their heart, they'll say, thank God, though, let this man go. Or let this man go. This is the sad reality, it's happening. In one of these peacemakers, I saw one of their videos, and the guy gave his girlfriend a kidney. She has a son for him. He traveled out. When he came back, he fell in love with someone else, and she wants to marry another person. The man said, you're carrying my kidney and you want to go and marry someone else. I must marry you. She said, no way, that she loved someone else. It was a small thing, but I don't know how they resolve it, Sha. But she says...
The truth of the matter is that... Okay. Let me come from this angle. Are you giving because you love this person and you are seeing it as, will I call it an opportunity? No. You get a chance at giving this person life, sort of. And whatever you feel for this person is somewhat unconditional. Unconditional in the sense that whatever happens tomorrow, you do not make reference to the sacrifices you have made. So in cause of being together, something transpired. And then you were in a position to help. And you went ahead to help. But the help came with parting away with a part of you, your organ. If tomorrow the person's character changes, the person doesn't love you anymore, the person doesn't feel for you as they used to feel for you before, would you feel bad about it? Is that part of the reasons why people are reluctant They don't even care to know if they are a match. They don't even go through that process. They rather not know. Let it be that I did not go through the process and it was never declared that I was a match. Then I'll now be under pressure or I'll be under some form of dilemma or whatever to want to give. What is love really? Some of you have said as long as the person is a good person. A good person, what are the yardsticks? A good person to you or a good person to every other person? Someone else said he's a Christian. And that's a Christian thing to do, to help, when the need arises. And if I can help, why would I hold back the help? Again, are you willing to? Would you be willing to donate your organ to your partner should the need arise? And according to research, women are more likely to donate. Why is that? 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Again, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. Anale, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Good afternoon, Denise.
Yes.
Yes, the topic you're handling next deep fascination. So let me narrate something that happened, a true life story. A man, a wealthy man, so to say, had a family. Of a sudden, he had kidney problem. He inquired from his children, wife and children, if any of them could donate. The wife stood on the way, saying that it's good for her to cry for only one person than to cry for two people. The man tried. The woman refused. The man resorted to his own family and good at him and found one boy who agreed with him. He took the boy out of the country. The operation was done and they came back alive. Because of what that boy did, this man gave 40% equity share of his company to the boy. He took up step for him, buy him a car, married for him, wedded him. Lo and behold, since he came in from his wife and children, they tried to call this boy a gold digger. Hello?
I'm with you, I'm listening. I don't see where the boy dug any gold.
So they tried to call this boy a gold digger. The man got the information. Someone in his family threatened them with Digger and Harry that among all of them here, that one of them was his child or his brother or his wife. This is the boy who is his own brother now. This is the boy who is his own child now. Without this boy, he would have been in the grave. When we were there, when we were crying, looking for help. Now they're calling him a gold digger. If they try any further nonsense, that even the remaining share of the company giving it over to the boy. Everybody kept quiet. That is the issue, the life experience of what happened. Thank you, Dennis.
Sometimes these things work and other times it doesn't. What's the name of this, is it director, video director, what's his name? Is it T.J. Omori? Something like that. I think he trended some weeks back in the month of August, and he said he had a failed transplant. In his case, it was his brother that donated, and it failed, right? Excuse me. Do you blame people for not wanting to subject in? No. Do you blame people who do not want to subject themselves to such? There's that fear. I mean, I know people who are afraid of the hospital. Anything hospital. They don't want to go there because there has been so many stories of some mistakes, errors by physicians that have taken people to their early grave. I know people today. I know them. Would you want to undergo surgery if anything happens to you and they say, oh, the solution is surgery? They say, lie. Me, surgery, never. Why? They see people, or they see the process of surgery like being subjected to a piece of cloth that they can just cut open with scissors or a blade or a knife. And then when they are done, they stitch you like, the tailor is stitching clothes. So for that reason, you have cancer, surgery, they'll say, Chacha, I'd rather die than undergo surgery. Oh, you have this one, they say, Chacha, I would rather not. You have this one, Chacha. Okay, what about people that the doctrines in their religious organizations do not let them donate blood? Yes. And for some of these surgeries, not some of these surgeries, you cannot be undergoing a major surgery and there is no blood on standby for transfusion in case you lose a lot of blood. It's not more normal standard procedure. So if I still hold on to that, I know someone who, I think I'd had that conversation before. I think he had to take his brother back home because he couldn't keep the brother in the hospital. Why? The brother had an accident on site and broke the back or something like that. Needed to be taken to the hospital. And the doctor said, we need to do surgery. And we will need blood. And he said, no, his church people say they should not give him blood. That they don't donate blood. And then every day, the church people will come to the hospital to come and pray. They will bring ugu. They will bring hospital too far. They will bring why? They say they want to build his own blood naturally. So that he will not need to be donated. And the guy said, you know what, he had paid for the surgery. He had spent millions. In fact, he even took a loan from his company to be able to foot the hospital bills of his brother. And the guy said he would rather be bedridden, because that was the state he found himself. He would rather be bedridden than have to go through that process. And so he had to take him home. So there's no point leaving you in the hospital. You have decided your fate. Cannot be wasting money here. So what if the person you are with or you're in a relationship with is someone like that? That they say they will not. Would you hold it against them? Have you ever asked yourself if you were in their position, you would willingly donate? 0817-923-0002. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809-0306416. Best Man Ebere on Facebook says, Didi, good afternoon. Best Man Ebere from Maboga Igruta. Didi, I can donate any part of my dear happiness. I can donate any part for my dear happiness, best man. And I think she can do the same for me even when I was not married to her. I was willing to donate blood to her, but I wasn't a match for her blood. But I will do anything for her. Wow. Nigeria info. And we lost that call. So back to WhatsApp messages and then we round off. If I donate my organ to you, which heart will be beating for your love again? NS from Woji. It must not be the heart. Something else. So Gary Fubar from Potako says, love in the air. There, ladies, keep yourself chaste. Don't follow men and boys. Be a good girl. Man wants to. How does love is in the air connect to this message or this conversation? I can donate a part of anything that comes in pairs to my wife to save her. Evans from Elegbolo. Nigeria info. Anything that comes in pairs, he says. So if it is one single one, sorry. I no do. Earlier that some organs are actually in pairs, so you can donate one and live with one. However, some others, and yes, for some people their problem or their major challenge is the fact that what if the other one now stops functioning? You know, if I have two, one fails, I can hold on to one, Abby. Right. Now that I want to give you one, what if the other one now stops functioning? What happens to me? If it is just one organ, to give it to you, it means I have to die. That's what it is. Nigeria Info, final caller. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, my name is Tamuno.
Tamuno, you're welcome. Turn off your radio set, please.
Okay, regarding to what you're saying, if I will be able to donate any part of my body for my spouse, I want to come from the biblical angle. 3 John says God is love. And if I should say to someone, I love you, then I mean that I got you. And so if my spouse needs either my kidney or any part of my body for her to survive, because I got her, I'm going to do that for her.
That's
then
deep.
Secondly, when it comes to some religion not accepting to donate their blood or whatever, I had this case like that in my community. This man's child needed blood because he had an accident. And the man in question refused to give his own child, donate blood for his own child. And this child was dying. They said they are free people, because they are free people, they not give blood to them. I was like, are you serious? Your child is dying. And they watched this child die finally. So some persons are like that. But for me, my spouse, when I say I love you, I got her. And if there is anything I need to do for her to survive, I will do that because I love her so much.
Wow. When I say I love you, I got you, because God is love. And like God, if there is anything I need to do for her to survive, I will do it. That's deep. So beyond the words, back it with action. How many of us will back it with action? Thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. My name is Dennis Walu, and this is The Sunny Side. We'll go on the news break for trending stories, and thereafter, the show continues. For those of you who call, thank you. Those of you who sent in messages, thank you. You made the conversation worthwhile. And I think I got more callers from the male gender, so that alone kind of disproves the research that says women were most likely going to give. I think one lady said, donate.
Nigeria Info. Nigeria.